Hello and welcome to another update video on Ethereum. Here on the daily time frame, Ethereum, you can see it is still moving in this range. Overall situation unchanged. We could still be working on this B-wave pullback, but we will take a look at this in more depth and detail on the smaller time frame. I just wanted to start here on the daily chart to get everybody on the same page, give everybody a good idea of where we might be heading, because the overall trend is up here on this time frame. We are still tracking a potential ending diagonal from the larger degree fourth wave low in June 22. We have a wave 1, a wave 2, a wave 3, a wave 4. We could now be in a fifth wave, which is, because it's a diagonal pattern, most likely an A, B, C structure. So still tracking higher prices here, still tracking an overall bullish scenario here on this chart, as long as we're holding that support level there at $1,618. This is the key support level, the 78.6 retrace level of the last rally. And if we remove that, you can clearly see that the overall trend is up from the April low. And we're simply watching either for a very direct breakout, but at the moment there is no evidence for it, okay? Or a dip into support, which could offer the opportunity to maybe get positioned if it aligns with your trading plan, of course, because this would be an area where I would at least be watching for a response, a reaction, because these Fibonacci boxes are typically areas where the buyers are getting interested. Yeah, these are typically areas where the buyers start to step in. Now, at the moment, and you can see that for the last few weeks, there really hasn't been much movement. Today, we see a little bit of upside, but again, if you think that is really meaningful, well, look at this. I don't really see anything super meaningful there yet. We're simply moving in the range, but we will take a look at the shorter time frame now to get a good understanding of what that might actually mean. I need to open the shorter time frame chart for ETH, but yeah, need to take a look at, what does it mean? Is it actually meaningful? Now, looking at the shorter time frame, shared with you that there are basically two scenarios I'm tracking. In one scenario, we are tracking here an A wave, potentially complete. That's the A wave which started the rally in April and formed the 5-wave move up. That's one interpretation. Difficult to read because all of this is corrective in nature. So it is possible, though, that the A wave is a leading diagonal. Therefore, the fifth wave was an ABC structure. And the idea was, hey, we get a really good evidence or indication that a top is in this A wave if we get 5 waves down, because that would be clearly the A wave of the B wave. But it's only a 3-wave move, so while it still could be the A wave of the B wave, a 3-wave move does leave the door open for higher, or actually for an overshooting B wave. It's just part of the guidelines. So whenever I see a 3-wave move down, it does leave the door open for higher. We are left without clear evidence of a top, and I cannot confidently lean, let's say, bearish in that case. So with a 3-wave move down and a 3-wave move up that's unfolding right now, I have no evidence for a direct breakout. So we would need a 5-wave move up to signal that the bulls are preparing for the next leg up. But to be honest, there are many options here, because with a 3-wave move up, we can at least not confidently lean bearish. Just to give you a few ideas, what could happen is that this move down was, the A wave of a B wave. This is now turning into the B wave rally. Okay, it's a 3-wave move up so far, and could even get a few more upset squiggles as the chart shows. If we then start to see an impulse down, it's likely a C wave. So that's one scenario. Another scenario that I'm considering is that, hey, what if this 5th wave actually extends? Because we never really reached these next 2 Fib levels. I think this is something we should pay close attention to. In this case, it's just a larger ABC. Okay, absolutely possible, but I don't want to call out all these possibilities on the chart. Bottom line is we're still in a range, and I don't really have a very clear bottoming structure here to work with. It's a 3-wave move up from this significant swing low on the 5th of June. We're ranging. Difficult to trade, I can tell you that, if you're doing this because there's no impulsive price action. But there is a chance that, especially as long as this Sunday low is holding, 2,500, we're going to test here 2,775, 2,911. If we get there, we have to take a look at the structure. Does it support another rally to 3,093? Maybe. But overall, and I think that is the main takeaway, I cannot confidently lean bearish, and I cannot confidently tell you that the C wave down has started yet. So short term, we could still easily test the upper range boundaries here once more, maybe even slightly exceed. So yeah, that should give you the levels to watch for today. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.